Hi guys, welcome to the channel. This is the question of modified game of NEM. So see, first of all, let me introduce you about the rules. So what they have given, that you are given an array, right? And there are n elements. You have two players, that is player 1 and player 2. Here there are two players, right? A player can choose any of the element from an array and remove it if the bitwise XOR of all the remaining element is 0, okay, after the removal, then the player loses. Suppose if this player 1 chooses some element and the remaining element makes the bitwise XOR equals to 0, then this is the loser, okay, and this is the winner. Okay, but we have to return the value which the player which is the winner. I hope the things are clear to you. So let us go with an example first. See, here it is an example 3, 3 and 2, right? Here it is given 3, 3 and 2. Now see, if the player chooses, okay, it can choose in any sequence, right? It will play its best. They have given that they will play its best. So means they can choose in any sequence, right? Okay. Now see, the game starts from player 1. If the player 1 chooses 3 first, okay, if he chooses 3 first, then the remaining elements are 3 and 2. You have to see that the bitwise XOR of this is 0 or not. See, 3 is equals to this, right, and 2 is equals to this. So see the bitwise XOR, you know the XOR function, the values which are having the same values, it will return 0 for that, and if it is having different values, it will return 1 for that, right, like this. So it will return 0 for that, for the same values, and for the different values it will return 1 for that. Now see, here it is different value, so here it is, and here they are same value, so 0 and 0. So bitwise XOR is not equals to 0. So here it is not equals to 0 and P1 has taken his move, right? And now P2 will take its move. P2 will take its move choosing 3 or 2. You can choose in any sequence, right? So it has taken its move. So it will take 3 as the next move and only 2 will remain in the next sequence, right? Now player 1, it is not equals to 0, right? You know only a single element can't be equals to 0. Now player 1 will take its move. Now the thing will be empty, the whole array will be empty. So if the player 1 has taken a move in which the array has been empty, so it is a loser. Player 1 is a loser and we have to return the value who is a winner. So player 2 is the winner. I hope the things are clear to you. Okay, so now let us first discuss how the whole approach will go, how we will think about the approach. So let us first initiate with that. Okay, now see, if you have suppose if you have values, I'll take simple values 1, 2, 3, 4, right? These are the values. So see, if these are the values, what will be first? The first player will go first, right? So he will take his stance first. First player will choose any number. Suppose he have chosen 1. Okay, and we are left with these numbers, right? Okay, now see, if he have chosen 1 and the next turn will be of player 2, okay, and the left thing will be 3 and 4, and the next turn will be of player 3 and the player 1, and the left thing will be 4, and the next turn will be of player 2 and he will make the array empty. So who is the winner? Player 1. Are you getting my point? Okay, and here it was same as here the winner is player 1. So here the values are what? The values are even, right? The values are even. Are you getting my point? In XOR, what are the, you have to remember a thing, like if there are same values like 3 and 3, so it will return 0 for that. Let me explain that first. So 0 means 0 1 1 and 0 1 1. In XOR the same values will generate a 0 value, right? So it will generate a 0 value. Are you getting my point? Okay. So for the even, who is the winner? winner is P1, right? Okay, let us take one more dry run for the even one. See, if there are values 1, 2, 4 and 5, okay, so first turn will be of player 1. Player 1 has chosen this. This is not equivalent to 0. You can make the XOR of this. Okay. Player 1 has taken his turn. Okay. Now the second turn is of player 2. So this one is not equals to 0. And the third turn is of player 1. This one is not equals to 0. Now the next turn is of player 2. When the player 2 take its move, the whole array becomes empty. Now the winner is player 1. I hope you are getting my point. Okay. Now see, if I will explain this thing, here all the values are different. We have to take all the assumptions. Okay, let us take the example in which all the values are similar. Not all, some of the values are similar, right? So let us take that first. Now see, we will take the example where all the values are all similar afterwards. See, so the next example would be 1, 2, 3, 3. Can we take this example? Okay, let's see. Here the player 1 takes its turn, right? Here, you know, similar elements XOR is always equals to 0. But here if it will be added, it will not equals to 0, right? Like here it would be for 3, here it would be like this, it would be 0. And when you will add 2, it will not equals to 0. I hope the things are clear to you. Okay. Now see, player 1 has taken its turn, now player 2 will take its turn, right? So it will take this, but here the elements are similar. Are you getting my point? Here the elements are similar. So when the player 2 take its turn like that, all the elements, it make the XOR of all the elements equals to 0, right? So here the winner would be, he will be the loser, right? He will be the loser and the winner would be player 1. Are you getting my point? When the elements n is equals to even, so here the game is all of odd and even. When the n is equals to even, player 1 is always the winner, right? Okay, now let us take one more example. If all the elements are same, suppose 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, right? If all the elements are same and even, now see, here all the elements are same. Now it means when all the elements are same, this will make 0, this will make 0, 0 and 0 will make 0, right? So it will always generate whenever it is already 0, means player 1 will take its turn first and it is already 0, okay? Whenever it will take its turn, suppose he has chosen 3, player 1 has chosen 3 and now it is not equals to 0. Now player 2 will choose this 3, right? And it will make 0. It will make 0. Who is the winner? Player 1. Are you getting my point? Okay. Now let us take for the odd one. For odd one, what we will do, see, these are the odd values. See, for the odd one, the value must be, suppose 1, 2 and 3. Player 1 has taken his turn, player 2 has taken his turn, player 1 has taken his turn. When player 1 takes its turn, the value is the whole array becomes empty and the value means the winner would be player 2. Okay, let us take for the similar ones. 3, 3, 3, 3. It is equals to 0, right? And it is not equals to 0. When player 1 will take its turn, right, it will end up making an array equals to 0. So who is the winner? He is the loser, right? And who is the winner? Player 2 is the winner. Are you getting my point? If the n is equals to even, who is the winner? Player 1. If n is equals to odd, who is the winner? Player 2. I hope the things are clear to you. And if it is already 0, okay, if it is already 0 means an empty array is there, then I know there will be not such an element, right? If it is already 0, then who will be the winner? Player 1, right? Are you getting my point? Because it is already empty. Suppose you are making this 3, 3 and it is already 0. the XOR of 3 comma 3 is already 0, right? And if you will take one move, this was the situation, it is already 0, and if you will take one move, player 1, and it will be left, now player 2 will take the move and it will make the whole array empty, and it will, who will be the winner? Player 1, right? Player 1 would be the winner. So it is the game of what? Your even and odd. When n is equals to even or it is equals to 0, player 1 is the winner. And when n is equals to odd, player 2 is the winner. I hope the things are clear to you. Now see, the code here it is. I hope it is visible to you. See the code. It is very easy. First take a XOR of all the values, right? If it is already equals to 0, then return player 1. Okay. If it is divisible by, means it is a factor of 2, means it is an even number, so player 1 is the winner, else player 2 is the winner. I hope the things are clear to you. So this was what is in this question. And guys, please subscribe the channel, and thanks a lot for watching this video. Hare Krishna. Thank you.